That's exactly where we are. We are near Altadena, near Murata Place right now, and the winds have been whipping out of control, and that makes this fire even more dangerous. The Eaton Fire here, you can see homes are burned to the ground. The home you're looking at right now that is on fire, the homeowner came over to us to say, "This is my home," and he got a picture and then he ran as fast as he could because there's a lot of danger in this area with the downed power lines as well. Police have been on the loudspeakers telling people if you are in this area, you need to evacuate as soon as possible. But there are people who have been staying. Some people are trying to hose down their lawns. They're hosing down their roofs as well. They're just trying their best to save their homes. But fire crews are trying to tell people not to do that. But it's obviously a very devastating, very difficult situation for a lot of residents watching their homes burn to the ground. As we keep walking here, we're near East Sacramento Street as well. And you can just see the devastation. Homes burned to the ground. This power line right here is also down. There are several power lines down in this neighborhood as well, which is making it difficult for people as they're trying to evacuate. They have to kind of watch out for some of these power lines as well and kind of navigate that as well. So we have seen some people who have been sticking it out, now deciding they've got to go at this point. Again, we're on El Molino Avenue near Murata Place, walking towards another home here that is currently on fire. I had another resident ask me if any firefighters will be coming to the neighborhood, and the answer right now is no, because they are strapped. They're doing the very best they can trying to put out fires, but as soon as one sparks, another one does because of all the embers that are flying in the area. We do know that 2 people so far have died in the Eaton Fire and several more injured. We don't know the exact number, but that's something that will be coming out in the next several days. Right now, what's at top of mind, especially for firefighters, is trying to save as many people as they can, trying to put out the fires as quickly as they can, while also dealing with the wind. I don't know if you can hear it in my live shot. The wind is really roaring, and that does not help with this active fire that's underway right now. So definitely a difficult situation as we continue to walk down El Molino. I can tell you we've spoken with a few residents at the end of this street who have decided to stay. They said that they just wanted to save their home, and one guy is trying to evacuate, but he, in the stress of it all, lost the keys to his car. So now he's scrambling, trying to find the keys to his car because he's got his car packed up, but he's unable to move it.
Wow.
So you can just imagine the stress that people are under.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, because in a moment's panic when you're rushing and running around,
right,
you might have even packed those keys in one of your bags. You don't know. Maybe that's a reminder, too, when you're doing the Getty Set Go plan, right? And you're positioning your car in the driveway as you should be when you're told that it's a possibility you might have to evacuate, to perhaps even leave your keys in the car. I know that yesterday when so many people abandoned their vehicles in the middle of the road, right? One of the things was, hey, you guys, if you do this, leave your keys in the car. This is not a parking lot. Don't take your keys with you, because you're not even thinking at that moment. Coco, we're watching this individual, it looks like a gentleman, trying to hose down the surrounding property of his home. This is just, oh my gosh, it's making me very nervous.
Right. The wind's whipping around.
Yes, it made us very nervous as well. We've been speaking to him. We gave him some extra masks as well, because he's been using a towel over his face to try to, keep the smoke. There's a lot of smoke in the area, too. That's another thing to worry about. But he's really just trying to save his home. So it kind of shows you the level of panic that people have out here, trying to save whatever they can. But it's easier said than done to just abandon your home, and I understand that, but fire crews are trying to tell people and to really evacuate the area and save yourself.
Right, not only evacuate while you can early on, but also they were urging people in the latest news conference this morning, which was just about an hour and a half ago, to not hose down your property and to conserve that water. Actually turn off your gas, turn off your water, because fire officials do need those resources right now battling these blazes. And they were saying that this is unprecedented. They are calling in all personnel to help fight these fires. As you were mentioning, residents where you are, Coco, are wondering where the fire trucks are. But the fact is the resources are spread so thin, they're calling on all available fire personnel to come in to try to help. And they say they have never been so short-staffed. And they even brought in personnel from up north, surrounding areas, because they were prepared for this big, severe wind event, but they didn't anticipate 4 major fires breaking out and the resources that they need today.
Yeah, they were saying, yeah, we were ready to fight 1, maybe 2, but 4 major fires like this, of this magnitude, we just weren't ready. They're saying it, quite honestly, it's just, this is something we've never experienced before. All right, we're saying, oh,
exactly.
Is that the gentleman who found his keys, maybe, or that was a different vehicle?
That was a different vehicle that was honking at us. Someone that we spoke to earlier that clearly decided now to leave. But as you mentioned, there's a lot of frustration from residents to firefighters who feel like they don't have the resources to handle an event of this magnitude. And again, you just see this home just burning to the ground. There's lots of little explosions and embers as well. And again, these guys on top of this roof are still trying to save their home, but this is becoming more and more dangerous every minute.
Absolutely, Coco. This is so heartbreaking to watch and to listen to. Please stay safe, you and your crew. Make sure you keep your masks on, your goggles on. It is a very dangerous situation with the winds whipping around right there.